been a long time since I made a long video. I don't know if I have enough space on my phone to do it, but I think the last time I was out here in this particular location, it was the winter time. But I'm out here again with my dogs, and they always kind of reset me and just make me kind of focus on the present. And last time I made a video, I was talking about fearful avoidant attachment, and I think at that time I was recently realizing that that was what I was dealing with, whereas I want relationships and I want closeness, and then when I have it or when it's offered to me, and that I have a inconsistent relationship with relationship, meaning like I want it and then I don't want it, sort of at the same time and almost in the same moment even. And currently I am practicing my skills again in relationship, and honestly it's a work in progress still. I think getting out and making sure that I keep in touch with nature and keep doing my journal writing and meditation and yoga is important for me. I think important for anybody that kind of loses focus of self, because as a child they weren't taught how to either they weren't taught how to self-soothe, or weren't assured that there was going to be somebody there for them, and I think in my case I had kind of both of that, somebody that wasn't going to be there for me, and also like a non-focus on myself, as I had to focus on some external chaos that was going on in my childhood. So I just think that if you find that you're in a relationship, or that you're choosing relationships that or you feel like you lose yourself in relationships, that like this is probably that some of the things that help are just kind of keeping focus back on the internal landscape and like grounding yourself with sensory type stuff, and I find that I do that much better on my own, as I only have to deal with my own internal landscape than somebody else's, because I think my attention gets diverted pretty easily on somebody else's energy, because that's just how I practice survival as a child, just trying to manage somebody else's energy. But I think I have made progress, and I think it's just going to be a work in progress, as everything is. But I like to bring my dogs out because I feel like they really do help me remember that what's really important is the current moment and focusing on the present, and not judging myself for my past when I wasn't functioning well, because it was survival. It was how I knew how to survive, and not projecting too much in the future, because the future is never certain. All we have is right now, and as I'm saying this, the sun's coming out, and that's really cool. So yeah, just keep focusing on things that are right in front of you, and reminding yourself right now, things are good, everything is fine, and in this moment I am safe, I am right where I need to be. And yes, there's always things that can change. There's always things that in ourselves that we struggle with. But there's always more right with you than there's wrong with you. I think I got that from actually a meditation person that works in cancer research, Jon Kabbat Zinn. It's just a quote that he says when patients are reaching end of their life, or they're dealing with cancer and feeling like that there's less hope. But I like that quote just to apply to everyday life. There's always more right with you than what's wrong with you. Because that's so true. If you count up all of the things that are going on right now, in this moment, there's more right than wrong. And I just reminded myself of that, and I feel like I can center myself with that. So, thanks for listening, and I hope this helps somebody.